and then he'll complain about how it's boring because he's just sitting around waiting for shit to happen. But like, that is what that is going to be. Like, you've got to set it up and you're making something for other people. Like, it's not going to be the craziest thing for you. It's going to be for the others. Because like, I was just then thinking like, oh, maybe we should get some people outside of the gang involved to like have more people able to do it. But I just think it's going to be very messy because we're going to get to a point where
on the phone, mate, if you can't tell,
Manor and broker things are going to be like counteracting each other when we could really just have it pushing in the same direction.
What gun?
No. It's a bit of a double-edged sword though, chap, because like it is going to cause cracks in the Manor if we continue to do it without people.
Bro, I swear to God.
Because we need to prioritize this.
Like a lapdog. I mean, we could. I didn't go into details whatsoever, but I did potentially hint to Denzel, for example, that you might have some work from it. He'll enjoy. That's all I said.
Yeah, like he should be involved, but like I don't think everyone should know. Just as people are coming around again, if they're active, then they know. So it's still like gate kept to a degree, but like I think the more we separate this as a Manor and brokers thing, I think it's gonna put cracks in Manor and strengths in brokers. Do you know what I'm saying? Because it needs to be our focus. But if that becomes our focus, then, and it's not like Manor orientated as well, then it's going to be problematic. I can see that from a mile away.
I mean, like if you want to get shit moving, right?
Sure.
I'm trying to think. Yeah, I don't know. It's just awkward, bro, because like Luke and shit want to get active. I can't turn around and say I can't because we're doing this because no one knows about it per se, right? So we just think we're separating or do you know what I mean? Which we are, but they don't know why. Do you know what I mean? It's like,
I'm not gonna lie, like it's so, I know you feel it and I feel it as well. Sometimes it's draining having people like almost like hanging off you, waiting for you to dictate what's going on, like when there is opportunity to just go do something. Like, but like I do think if we do bring people into it, then
I mean, it'll be good to bring people into it because, like, even let's take Blondie for example, right? She got brought into that scuffed ass Italian one. She had no clue what was going on, but she loved that shit either way. Like, she told me it's the most fun she's had in months.
Yeah.
So, like, I think it'll be good to get more people involved. We just need to figure out how we want to do it.
I think we just bring in the active people. We give them a chance. If they blow the chance, then that's on them, and we just treat it with severity. Like, I'm talking like if people blow it and we don't want them in it, like then we just have to go.
You know what I think we could and should do, and you might have to take the reins on it because of the timing. But Denzel, I think maybe we don't bring him in on the broker stuff, but we give him guns to sell in his way in the morning time.
Just so he's slowly distributing as well.
Yes. So like we just give him on tick a few AKs and a few Deagles, and tell him you don't tell people who you got it from. These are the prices you sell for. Like, give him reins to do it how he wants, and me and you both know Denzel will.
Yeah, no, that's a good idea.
In the mornings,
and just offload him a little bit here and there, but then the main shit go through brokers.
Exactly.
And then keep brokers like a member thing, and he could find out about that if he inevitably joined.
Yes. Because like he can just do single deagle, scuffed ass drops, whatever the he wants to do, or he could do 10 AK drops. Like,
yeah, get him as an employee in a sense.
It's a time zone where we're not ever going to get to do broker shit in.
Yeah.
And he could even bring Frank and Luke in on it in the mornings, like indirectly as like his thing.
Yeah.
And if you want to outsource even more, I don't know how much you wanted to outsource thing. Like you said, you wanted to outsource the brokers, or?
Well, I did have an idea.
Right.
Of hitting up Brandon to be a part of the brokers, and then all of a sudden we have access to mags for these weapons to include in drops.
I was thinking about buying mags and bullets and doing like full things, but that would slow down our output.
I think we shouldn't buy it. We should maybe work with.
Yes.
If we could get to a point where we had one magazine plug and one ammo plug involved, but it depends how much we want to broaden it, really. It's just a bit of a sticky one because, like, to a certain extent, brokers could very easily be a thing that runs just by itself and Manor not exist because it requires a lot of attention. Like, it's kind of like, so I feel like we need to at least bring people on board who are around consistently. So it's like we're all focusing on it rather than 4 of us focusing on it, and those 4 people are getting pestered by people that aren't knowing what's going on. At the end of the day, they're in the gang. If we don't trust them, they shouldn't be in the gang.
I agree.
So I reckon we just bring in the people who is around, get Denzel to do it in the mornings, but not through brokers. Just drop him some shit. And if anyone breaks our trust, then that's just, you know, that's the path they chose. And then they'll be standing trying to find something to do on a different block.
Because I think if everyone's waking up with the expectation of, we got a mission to do today, shit will flow so much better.
Yeah, because everyone's on the same page. Right now, we got people on 3 different pages.
Yes, and it's not fair on them either. Because, like, if me and you are around, for example, people are naturally gonna want to do stuff with us. And if we're just off doing our own thing every day, bro, like, we're keeping our own boys in the shadows, you know? It's like... I
don't think we should be doing that. From a moral perspective, as us as a leader and a 2IC, we should, like...
we don't have to go into, like, the details of
where we get it from and stuff like that, but we should,
we have a plug for the AKs, we have a plug for the Eagles, we do these missions as the brokers, we want everyone involved. This is the seriousness of it. If you f up, you're gone from not only the brokers but the gang. And we should low-key, like, we don't have to do it, but we should make it serious to the point where they know they'll get the Terry treatment, so they don't just think...
I will just say outright, like, if you this up, like, this is right now our priority. If you this up, you'll just be kicked. Like, it's not like you let information out and it's a minor slip up. Like, it ruins so much for so many people if that happens.
Yeah.
All right, okay, in that case then I need to go in my head for like 10 minutes and help carry something to my head, and then I will let you know, and we'll call a meeting at a location, and we'll go there with the people we want there, and we will put it forth to everybody.
Okay.
Sweet.
Say less.
All right, cool. I'll call you soon.
But you say not hang-arounds, but we've brought hang-arounds on the... We need to also sort out the hang-arounds. I feel like that's, like, been put on the long finger.
Wait, what hang-around's been on the thingy job?
Aiko's been on a job, hasn't she? She has. She was on the noose job, I think.
Was she?
She was definitely in that house for some reason. Yeah, she was on a job for sure. I can't remember which one, but 100% she was.
Okay, well,
which
what
I get
we'll
is
do,
probably because she's seen as a full member, but like we just need to get.
But it's what we'll do. Well, then let's get Deacon Aiko to come to that same meeting, and we'll bring them up at the same time.
Okay.
All right. Give me 10 to 15 minutes, and I'll call you with a location.
Say less.